Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So this repaint video is going to be very special because today I'm finally doing a collab with Dollightfull. Dollightfull is one of my very favorite doll artists. Back in 2018 when I started my repainting journey, Dollightfull was one of the only person from which I have started watching her videos, and she really inspired me to start working on dolls and to repaint my own dolls. So when we both are talking about our collab, I tell Katherine that I wanted to send my doll to you, and she was really happy, and she was kind enough to tell me that she also wanted to send her doll to me, and I am so much happy to be receiving Dollightfully doll and can't wait to unbox her. And please make sure to check out Dollightfully doll because she is so much pretty. I just love all the colors. She is very vibrant and very beautiful. So as you guys already know that Katherine just love pastel colors, and so as I do, because I just love using pastel colors on my dolls, because I think that pastel colors always make some of the most pretty dolls ever. So we both are very crazy about pastel colors and decided to do a pastel fantasy collab, and I'm so much happy to be doing this collab with Dollightfull, and it's such a dream come true. For this repaint, I decided to repaint a very beautiful pastel Lolita because I just love Lolita fashion, but I just wanted to add some twist to the Lolita doll and convert her into a very beautiful fantasy girl. And I also wanted to give her a lot of braids in the doll hair because I just love braided hair on my dolls. But still, I think that the doll is going to be a bit simple, so I decided to repaint a very big stand for my doll. And for the stand, I'm really inspired by pastel bears because I just love them. They are very adorable. If you are new to my channel for the very first time, then please like, share and subscribe to my channel because I post videos every week Friday, and I hope that you guys will enjoy it. And now without further ado, let's jump on to our video. For this repaint video, I decided to use Monster High Jam Boo Little Doll as a base because I think that her purple skin tone is perfect to be a very cute pastel girl. And first and foremost, I'm starting by removing the doll accessories and also her original outfit, and it's very detailed. After this, I'm taking a very sharp scissors and remove all of the doll hair as close to the skirt as possible. And I already softened the doll head using my hair dryer, and now I'm just tugging the doll head from the body. And once the doll head is fully removed from the body, then I'm taking a screwdriver to scrape all of the gluey hair from the inside. And using my sharp scissors, I remove all of the icky gluey hair from the inside of the doll head, and now the doll head is all cleaned and ready to be worked. Using 100% pure acetone and a piece of fabric, I'm starting by removing the doll original factory paint. This step is very necessary if you wanted to repaint your doll face up. And once the doll head is all cleaned, then I will be finally moving on to the doll hair. So for this repaint, I decided to use different kind of colors of acrylic yarn because I just wanted to give her a very beautiful braided effect, and I think that all these colors will look very pretty on my doll. I have taken this yarn and also this piece of cardboard which I have cut it because I want this length for my doll hair, and now I'm just wrapping around my yarn from the piece of cardboard, and once I'm happy with the amount, then I will be taking my scissors to cut this. And now I will be doing the same thing with all the colors, and I think that all these colors are looking very pretty, and I'm really in love with the color scheme. using my rerooting tool and also taking each and every color of yarn and just plugging them directly to the doll head. I think that sometimes rerooting is very fun to do because you just have to be very creative and add lots and lots of colors and lots of texture of your style and which kind of thing you prefer, and the result is always very clean and perfect. And also the bad thing that I don't like to make wigs for my dolls, because whenever I make wigs I usually mess out everything, so it's not my thing. And once I have rerooted these 3 strands of yarns, after this I'm just starting braiding them. I just wanted to make a very cute and teeny tiny braids, and I just love the braided effects on my dolls. The braids are looking very pretty and colorful, and I have tried these techniques in many of my dolls and I just love the result. It takes lots and lots of time, but the result is always very amazing. And now I will be repeating the same step with all the doll hairline and just trying to make them as beautiful and as perfect as possible. Also, let me know in the comment section that which kind of doll hair you guys prefer, nylon, synthetic fiber or any kind of yarn. I don't know much about doll hair, but I think that many doll artists use different kind of hair, so please let me know in the comment section. And now I will be repeating the same step with all the doll hairline. And now I'm finally done with the rerooting step of my doll, because I just wanted to glue the rest of the doll hair using this synthetic fiber which is sent to me by Luna and Stella Dolls on Instagram. And I will be using my glue gun to glue the doll hair wefts because it's the very easiest way to do it. I just choose this lilac color of hair for my doll because I think that it is going to look very amazing, and I just love the hair color. And now I will be just doing the same thing with the rest of the doll head. And now I'm finally done with the gluing process of my doll hair, and this hair is looking very pretty. I'm using my hair dryer to lay the doll hair very flat, and it's a very easy method. You can also use boiling washing method, but it's very time consuming and I don't want it to just ruin my craft studio. And now I'm finally done with the doll hair. Moving on to the doll outfit, I have made this very beautiful pink skirt for my doll, and I have used a very beautiful knit fabric which I found on my local craft store, and I think that this is going to look very pretty with the color scheme of my Jan Boo Little doll. I have also added a very beautiful lilac lace on the doll skirt to make it more detailed. And using this mint fabric, I just add this to the waistline of the doll outfit. And now moving on to the potion bottle. So I have taken a tiny potion bottle and adds lots of charms in it to make it super adorable. And now I'm just adding this to my doll, and I think that it's looking very pretty and I just love the outcome of this one. And still the doll outfit is looking very plain to me, so I have taken lots of cute accessories like pom-poms, charms, beads and different things from my art box, and now I'm just adding them directly to the doll outfit. And using my hot glue gun is the easiest way to add details to my doll outfits. I think that whenever I work on my doll outfits, I just like to make them extra detailed because details are my style, and I just love to add lots of random things to my dolls and to make everything messy and beautiful at the same time. So adding details are the decorating stage of your doll outfit and all this stuff. So you just have to be creative and add whatever you want. And now I'm finally done with the doll outfit, and I think that it is looking very adorable, and I just love the outcome of this outfit. I have also used Ever After High Madeline Hatter stockings for my doll and convert them into very beautiful socks for my doll. And after this, I'm finally done with my doll outfit, and we can move on to the doll hair. So now I'm really excited about this stage because now I wanted to make the doll face up, but before I covered the doll face with a piece of tissue paper and just moving on to the doll face up. I have sealed the doll face twice with my sealant. After this, I'm taking my soft pastels, makeup brushes and watercolor pencil and starting sketching the doll eyes. So when I start my doll face up, I was really excited that I'm working on Jane Doolittle for the very first time, and I was really excited that I'm using this Jane doll for Dollightfull, Katherine, and Katherine is such a great person. I just really love her, and definitely I wanted to use Jane because she is one of my very favorite base doll, and I have never worked on her before, so I was really excited for her to use. So when I work on this doll face up for the very first time, I was really happy that I'm using a new base and it's very fun and trying new things are very good. But when I start working on this face up, she was not my thing. She was really hard for me to repaint, and I just wanted to show you the mistakes which I did on my this repaint video. And I hope that you guys will learn something from me and not do the mistakes which I did on my dolls. Many people also tell me that your doll face-ups are very beautiful and you are very creative, and I'm so much happy that you guys are liking my work, and this means a lot to me. But still, I wanted to show you this episode of longer version of this video because I just wanted to show you the mistakes which I do on my doll face-up. And sometimes I repaint a doll face up 4 to 5 times, and it's very insane and stressful, but I just have to do it. I just wanted to improve myself and to show that I can repaint everything, and I just wanted to be perfect. So first, I have did a very big mistake because she is a very pastel theme doll, and I just wanted to make her very cute and pastel theme. But my first mistake that I have blushed the doll face very heavily, and I just can't remove this kind of heavy blushing with my sealant or any kind of soft pastels, and it's not good. I am just making this doll face up worse by adding more and more blushing, and it's insane. Like if it was some other kind of doll like not pastel theme, then I will add lots of blushing, but this is too much for this doll face up. So I'm taking my pure acetone to remove the doll face up and start once again. And once the doll face up is all clean, then I will be moving on to the second face up. So now the story is same. I sealed the doll face with my sealant using my watercolor pencil. I'm starting sketching the doll eyes, and I'm using a makeup brush and soft pastels to add some blushing and life to the doll face up. Using my blue color of watercolor pencil, I'm adding the doll irises, and I just wanted to make the irises as beautiful as possible. I'm using my pink color of watercolor pencil to add some details to doll eyebrows, and also using some pink color of soft pastel to add some more realism to the doll eyebrows. And in this stage, I'm really happy with the doll face up, but when I sealed this doll face up, there was some kind of bumps on this doll face up, and I was really sad because this face up was really beautiful, but I still have to wipe this doll face with my acetone, and I was really sad at this stage. So after the second face up, I was really disappointed with myself that why the sealant showed this kind of weird bumps on this doll face up, and I was just really sad. And then I started the doll third face up on the next day, and this time I added some yellow blushing to the doll face, and I was really mad at myself that why I added this yellow blushing and it is looking very bad. So I have taken my acetone and wipe off the doll face again, and now I'm finally moving on to the fourth and to the final face up of my doll. So now when I'm working on this doll face up, I just wanted to make her as beautiful as possible, and I also wanted to build thin layers of each and everything to just make the doll face up as perfect and as pastel as possible. So as always, I remove the doll previous face up using my pure acetone. After this, I am taking my watercolor pencil, soft pastels and makeup brushes and starting repainting the doll face up. Using a brown watercolor pencil, I sketch out the doll eyes, and now I'm using a black watercolor pencil to define everything. And I'm using a tiniest brush and also white color of acrylic paint to fill out the white of the doll eyes. Using a tiny makeup brush and also some soft pastels, I added some beautiful blushing to the doll lips, and this time I just wanted to give her a very cute no makeup look. So I'm just adding a little bit of blushing all over the doll face up to make her face very lifelike. So I learned many things from my mistake on this doll face up, and I just wanted to build thin layers of my pastels to make everything very soft and as beautiful as possible. Moving on to the doll eyebrows, this is my favorite step when it comes to a doll repaint because you can give a lot of expression to your doll face up using the eyebrows. So I have taken a tiny makeup brush and also adding some blushing to the doll eyebrows. And I'm using a pink color of watercolor pencil and adding some details to doll eyebrows. This time I just wanted to give her a bit thick eyebrows because I just wanted to make her face up very cute, and thick eyebrows are looking very adorable when you make some cute kind of dolls. And seal the doll face up whenever you are happy with the result, and just build layers again and again to make everything very beautiful and as perfect as possible. Moving on to doll eyeshadow, this time I just wanted to give her some blue, purple and pink color of eyeshadow to make it very natural with her skin tone. Using my black color of watercolor pencil, I am starting sketching the doll irises. For the irises, I decided to go for blue color because it's my very favorite color, and also I just love the contrast between blue and purple color. Now I'm using a white color of acrylic paint and just smudging the blue color to make it very beautiful. I usually use this technique on my doll irises and it worked very well for me. Using the same tiniest brush, I am adding some detail to the doll brow bones and also to the cupid bows of my doll. Now I sealed the doll face again with my sealant, and after this I am taking my makeup brush and starting adding some blue eyeshadows to my doll, and to make the blue color very opaque and vibrant, and make sure to give it about 2 to 3 layers to make the blue color very opaque, because the purple color is very dark, so the blue color will take a bit of long time to just build the perfect color which I want for my doll. I'm adding some more and more blushing to make her face very lifelike and beautiful. Now using a black watercolor pencil, I'm starting adding the bottom lashes. Make sure to make your pencils nice and sharp when you are doing this step, because it's very necessary to make all these lines very sharp to make everything as perfect as possible. Using the same black color of watercolor pencil, I am starting adding some very thick eyelashes to my doll to make her eyes even beautiful. And using my white color of acrylic paint, I am adding some more detail to the doll irises. And now I will be doing the same thing with the other eye, and I also added some more and more details to doll irises to make them very beautiful. And using my tiny paintbrush, I am adding some white freckles to the doll face. And for the last minute detail, I added some eye shines to my doll face up, and now her face up is all done, and I'm really in love with her. She is looking very beautiful, and I just love working on her. And now the wait is finally over. We can finally see the hair and face up for the very first time, and I also made the doll hairstyle off screen because I'm not really good at doing hairstyles, but I will definitely be doing a lot of hairstyles in the future. And now I'm putting the head and body back together, and she is looking very adorable, and I'm really in love with the color scheme. Now moving on to the doll boots. So I have taken these boots from Jane Boolittle. I think that this is very pretty. I just love that how these boots are looking with my doll. And now I'm just adding some colors to make it very beautiful and to match with the rest of my design. I just wanted to add a very beautiful gradient between a lilac and pink color, and I just wanted to build 4 to 5 layers of color to make it very opaque and vibrant. And now the doll boots are finally done, and it is looking very good to me, but I also give it a last coat of Liquitex matte varnish to seal the doll boots in place, and I think that it's looking very pretty with my doll. I just love it. I also decided to add some pink nail polish to my doll because I think that it will look very pretty. For some extra safety, I also added some Liquitex high gloss varnish to the doll nails to seal them in place. I think that my doll is looking very pretty and she is all done, but still I wanted to add some more details to the doll hair. So I have got this beautiful beaded kind of thing from AliExpress, and I will give the link from where I got these, and these are very pretty. I also added this very beautiful bow which is made by my mom, and I'm just gluing this directly to the doll head. For the last minute detail, I decided to add this beautiful bow to the doll hair, and I also added a very beautiful flower in the center of the bow to make it even detailed. So the doll boots are still looking plain to me, so I decided to add these beautiful pom-poms to the doll boots to make them even detailed and beautiful. And I think that pom-poms can make everything very cute, and I just love it. I also added a very beautiful white underskirt to my doll outfit to make it very poofy and perfect. And now I'm finally done with my doll. So you guys will think that the video is over, but still we have to make the doll stand, and which take me about 4 to 5 days to make this stand. And it was a very big challenge for me to make this, and I'm really excited to show this process to you guys. So I go to a thrift store maybe a few days before when I was repainting this doll and also deciding to make a very beautiful stand for my doll. So I have got this beautiful porcelain bear which I have got, and actually this was a lamp. So I decided to convert this lamp into a very beautiful doll stand. So gluing the bear to the wooden base was one of a very big challenge for me. I have tried many different things like epoxy glues, and none of them were working on this wood and cement kind of texture like the porcelain texture, and none of them were very strong to just keep this bear in place. So I decided to use building cement for this stand, and it worked very well. It took me about 2 days to think that which kind of thing I use, and then I decided to use building cement and this stand to make it very perfect and to make it very hard. Back to the doll stand. So I have primed this stand using some white color of acrylic paint. After this I decided to give her 4 to 5 layers of my pink color of acrylic paint to make the color very opaque and vibrant. And for the grassy texture, I don't want it to give it very green color, so I decided to give it a very light lemon kind of green color to make it very beautiful and pastel theme. This green color also took me about 2 layers to make the color opaque and vibrant, and once I'm happy with the result, then I sealed all the thing with my Liquitex matte varnish. And there is also a hole in the back of the bear which was for the lamp, so I decided to add this beautiful cake which I got on some craft store here in my country, and I think that it is very pretty. This is actually a fridge magnet, and I just love that how squishy and how perfect that is. And I'm just covering the hole using this cake. I also decided to add some pastel florals all over the doll stand to make it very beautiful and as perfect as possible. And now the hole is fully covered, and now I can finally work on the details and to add lots and lots of things all over the stand to make it as beautiful as possible. So first I decided to add these flower branches and also these tiny flowers to the stand, also adding some pom-poms, and then I decided to add all these things randomly all over the stand to make it as detailed as possible. The decorating stage of everything is very fun because you just have to be very creative. You can add all things in random order, and there is no rules. Like you can add a lot of things and different kind of textures all over the stand to make it as detailed as possible. And if you guys wanted to see more stands videos in the future, I will definitely have some more ideas, and I will definitely make lots of videos in the future. I also got this button from my grandmom's stock, and I just added this to the stand. It's very shimmery and beautiful, and I think that it's a very beautiful detail. I also added some tiny bows which are made by my grandmom, and also adding a lot of tiny stones and things which I have found on my craft box. So when I was working on this stand, some of the pieces was coming off easily. So I have used super glue off screen to make all these pieces very strong, and then they will not come off easily. I think that I really like adding flowers to my dolls and also to the stands, because I never work on lots of stands before, but I really like making this stand, and I'm now very motivated to make more and more stands in the near future. And now enjoy the process of the stand, and if I have to tell you something special, then I will be right back. And now the stand is looking all done and very good to me. I just love that how this turned out, and the cake is very squishy and I just love it. So I decided to repaint this bear face up off screen and also repaint the bow, because I don't want to make this video even longer to make this face up, and this also take me a lot of time. And just like my dolls, I sealed this bear with my Liquitex matte varnish to seal everything in place. I think that this is looking very adorable and one of my very favorite thing which I have made ever. And now I also decided to add some Liquitex high gloss varnish to the doll stand to make it very shiny. I just really like using this tissue paper when I apply high gloss varnish to any kind of stands on any kind of things which I make for my doll, and I think that it is the very easiest way. It didn't show any kind of harsh lines and make everything very smooth. And now I am adding more and more high gloss varnish to make it very shiny and very beautiful. I also added some high gloss varnish to the doll eyes and also to the bow. Make sure to build thin layers of your high gloss varnish to add some greater coverage and to make everything very shiny. And I also added a bit of high gloss varnish to the stand. And now I'm finally done with the stand and I'm really in love with how this turned out. I also decided to add this yellow stand to the bear off screen so my monster high doll can sit on it very easily. I will also show you a demo with this Spectra doll which I am working on currently, and I am taking this Spectra and trying to add this to the stand, so it's very easy. You can add it in different kind of poses and I think that it's very easy to use. I'm very happy that how this doll turned out. I think that it's very detailed and one of my very biggest project which I have ever done, and I just love that how the stand is looking and the doll is looking very awesome. I just love that how this turned out. I hope that Katherine will love this doll because she was really fun to make, and I just love the color scheme. And Jane face up was a bit harder for me to repaint, but I think that this is one of my very beautiful face up which I have ever done. This is very gorgeous. I just love her. And also I decided to do some longer photo shoot of my this doll, so I hope that you guys will enjoy it. So what do you guys think about her? What is your favorite thing about her? Please let me know in the comment section. And if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like this video, share this video, and follow me on my Instagram. And I will see you guys very soon next week. Goodbye.